Hi Taurus, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in this month of May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you are born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And happy birthday to the Tauruses out there. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic and blessed solar return. All that being said, Taurus, now on to your May 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Taurus, is the Four of Cups. And this is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worrying about the past. You could have a decision you're struggling making. There could be some kind of blessing or opportunity that comes to you out of the blue. But if you're ruminating too much, you could miss it. So make sure you're paying attention to opportunities and things that could pop up around you in this month of May and perhaps beyond. For some of you Tauruses, I hear you're thinking, I have to get things organized. You may also be fretting that something you did or said caused some sort of destruction or disruption. There could have been a situation where you bypassed some kind of channels you needed to go through, or you went over somebody's head about something, and you could be regretting that. You could be, or fretting over it, like, I shouldn't have done that. Or, you know, maybe you're afraid that this is going to cause you some kind of trouble. You could be afraid like somebody's going to hold you accountable, or somebody's going to shake you down and try to get you to do something that maybe you don't really want to do, or get you involved in something you don't want to be part of. You may also be fretting like, I have to stick to my plans. Or you may have had plans that got disrupted or went awry, and now you're trying to figure out how to reorganize those plans or goals that you had set. I also see you evaluating things that are like the long game and the short game. So you may have some kind of like task or job or plan or goal, and you're like, well, I could go about it in the short game and do this, this, and this, or I could do it in the long game, which is going to involve more steps and take you longer. These are the things that my guides are telling me are, for some of you Tauruses, are brewing in your mind in May. You may have already been thinking some of these things in May. I mean in April or March, and these things could be brewing in your mind later. I do feel like you are going to get, somebody is going to give you some kind of key insight or detail, maybe a solution. I don't know. I just get you getting some kind of key insight or detail that then you can utilize this information that could be a solution to some of your mental quandaries you have going on. I don't know that the person is giving you this as a solution, but I feel this information or details you get, you can then see how you can use it as a solution. So the next card you have in your reading is the Knight of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign. I feel like this is somebody you are sort of trying to figure out and decipher where they're coming from. Like, what's their game? What's their angle? Where are they coming from? What, you know, with their actions or thoughts. I feel like you're looking at this water sign person in May that they're like a little confusing, and that they're complex and confusing come up here of how you look at this water sign person. They look to me like they're gravitating towards you. Like they want to make some kind of like commitment or promise or some deal. There's something that they want to associate with you or engage with you in some way. But for some reason, Taurus, you're looking at them like they seem like full of complexities, and they seem, or their actions seem confusing to you. Some of you may have a father figure that's fallen and broken their knee or ankle or foot. Knee comes up the strongest. You may have to help them, or I don't know, they could be the water sign person here, but knights don't usually come up as father figures, but that did just come up. My guides did mention it. So there's some Tauruses out there whose father has recently fallen and broken either a knee, an ankle, or a foot. For some of you, this could be somebody that you're dating, and they may pop the question. And if it's not popping the question to get engaged, it could be popping the question to take your relationship up to a more serious level, or to move in together. For other Tauruses, this is somebody you found out, you're finding out some information about them, about some deeds they've done. I don't know if it's like, I feel like somebody told you. That's the feeling I get. Like either you searched them out on the internet and found out information and details about them, or somebody told you. So it could be somebody that you're hiring. It could also be somebody maybe that you want to date, and you're questioning their authenticity. I feel like this is kind of like a mysterious connection for you, and there's something very subliminal going on here. No matter what kind of relationship or situations are arising, that applies regardless of your statuses with each other. So the next card you have in your reading is a major arcana card, and you have the Temperance. So Temperance is patience, having to have patience, needing patience. It could also mean the card of the Alchemist, where God is working through you in whatever you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. Some of you that are wanting to own your own business, or you want to produce or manufacture something, create, produce, or manufacture something, you're going to find out how to do it, or you're going to get insider information about how to go about doing it in May or maybe June or July. And you may be strongly thinking like, I have to align myself with the right people. Maybe this is about your social life, love life or social life. But for some of you, I feel it's like in a networking capacity to help your work, your business life, or your work life, or your career along. Some of you are going to have some kind of valuable insight that's going to come to you in a dream. and you need to remember it, because it is something is key and important for you about this dream. Some of you Tauruses are also learning or paying more attention to how to nurture yourself, show yourself, have good self-care practices, or to institute good self-care. You may have been feeling particularly drained, like your energy has been sapped from other people's energy. You may also be a Taurus that's been working a lot, and you may have been like burning the candle at both ends, and you could benefit from a vacation or some kind of time off would be good for you. You may also find that, around this time in May or June, that you want to buy things that are comforting to you. This could be furniture that's comforting, or bedding that's comforting, or food that's comforting. You may feel, I feel it's more like things that are like soft, like throws and blankets and robes and comforters, and but it could be anything. That's just what my mind is seeing. It could be other things that make you feel comfort. And I also hear you're going to help somebody out of a jam, some problem they're having, and they're going to repay you back in some kind of kindness. So going out of your way to help other people will be a big bonus for you in May. It'll come back in a positive way to you. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The fourth card you have in your reading is another court card, another people card. You have the Queen of Swords. And this is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign. Air sign. It could be you. Or it also could be you if you're born on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. This is somebody I feel like you're gathering up information. They're going to be very informative and enlightening to you in some way. This could be a boss to you or a friend. Could even be a spouse, but I really feel it's... or it could be somebody you hire to do something, because I feel the most strongly like there's somebody that's going to fix something for you or help you out. So it could be a boss, a manager, a supervisor. It could be somebody you're hiring to fix something for you. I feel like you're going to have a lot of interaction, a lot of communication with this air sign person. They look at you like you're astute. They also look at you like you could figure things out. There is a possibility for some of you Tauruses that you could work together on some kind of project or business endeavor with this Queen of Swords. They could also be somebody that's very instructive with good advice on how you can make more money. And for some of you, this is somebody that kind of likes to figure things out along the way, and maybe not somebody who's like overly fixated on making super big plans. Doesn't mean that they're not good at what they do or know how to do what they do and are not intelligent. I feel that they are, But for some of you, not all of you, this Queen of Swords likes to, you know, roll with the punches and make and figure things out as they're moving along. Some of you could even be having a romantic relationship with this air sign person. And if it's not serious, it could even be just like a friends with benefits kind of relationship, or just like, I don't know, for some of you, it could be a friend even that you take it up to the next level, and then the relationship becomes more sexual. So it could be a friendship that, like I said, turns into friends with benefits. So the last card in your reading is another major arcana card, Taurus. So you had two this month. You had Temperance, and now you have the Fool. And this is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to be careful that you don't have on rose-colored glasses and have your head in the clouds, because you could fall off the cliff. Some of you Tauruses may find that you travel quite a bit this month. You could be going on a few road trips. Some of you may be actively traveling around or looking around, seeking a place to buy or places to buy. So if you're thinking of like buying houses and turning around and flipping them, or buying a place and then you're going to rent it out, or you want to have multiple places, maybe it's even businesses for multiple business locations. Depends on each Taurus. It's going to be different for all of you, but some of you traveling around, some of you Tauruses traveling around may be looking to buy a place or places, and that could be why you're traveling around for some of you. Some of you, my guides say, you have to stop allowing uninvited guests in your home. I don't know what that's about. That could be friends that show up unexpectedly, or if you have a significant other, it could be their friends or family even that show up unexpectedly. And if they're uninvited, you may find a way to put a stop to that. Some of you could be doing a lot of shopping this month. You could be picking out new clothes, new furniture. So it could be a month where you're doing a lot of spending, where you need to purchase things. You may even be adopting a new attitude and mindset about health and wellness. You may get on some kind of health kick, or maybe you're going to decide you want to be vegan or vegetarian, or you want to do some specific kind of diet like paleo or keto or something. But you could be going on some kind of like health and wellness transformation and journey for some of you. It's going to be very beneficial to you, my guides are saying, if you can spend time outside in nature, maybe going on hikes or walks, if you like camping or canoeing or anything like that. It's like my guides are acting like Tauruses, you have a strong connection to the earth. So it's nature. Whenever I think of Tauruses, I think of like flowers, trees, nature. In my mind, Tauruses are very connected to earth and nature. And my guides are telling me that either you're going to be doing this in May, or it would be beneficial. I really feel their main message is make sure you're getting out in the sunshine and in nature and enjoying the greenery and plants or water, whatever you like. It's going to be helpful and important to you. It's going to help elevate your mood, make you feel more invigorated and positive. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, Taurus, is one I don't usually get. It doesn't usually come out of the gemstone bag. You got goldstone. And goldstone is a stone of ambition, and it assists in attaining goals. It's a symbol of ingenuity, ambition and drive, and also power. Goldstone reduces tension, revitalizes, and encourages a positive attitude. And what did my guides say about the Fool and going outside? Like, that will help give you a positive attitude also. It reduces tension and revitalizes and encourages a positive attitude. I already said that. Grounding stone, it's a grounding stone and secures the root chakra, and transformation, alchemy, and strength, and it gives a sense of safety and stability. Interesting, you got this and it says alchemy because this card of temperance also can be symbolic of alchemy. It's going to make you feel more invigorated, more alive, and also kind of more free with your energy. It's also going to help you focus and point yourself and get your mindset in the right direction for you. So, good stone to wear or carry or sleep with under your pillow in the month of May. It's going to be a great gemstone for you to wear or carry when you need to work with other people. So if you have any business projects or work you have to do, if you can get a piece of goldstone, good to carry for you in May. It's also going to help you assimilate to any shifting and changing circumstances as well. Like, if you're not one that likes change and you're a little, it makes you feel a little wonky, if you're carrying goldstone, it's going to help you go with the flow more and not feel put off by change. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, the most recently recorded links I post down below in the description box in the Show More section, and they're also listed on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can there go to the videos page and scroll down and see all the video series I've used, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and whatever video heading you want, you just click on whichever zodiac sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. Now, the most recently recorded video series, I'm going to mention them here. My first is, of course, the Psychic Crystal readings for May 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. It's a continuation or an expansion of these psychic tarot readings I do here at the beginning of the month on YouTube, and I cover a variety of topics, like everything I can think of to look into. It's condensed into these videos. So if you want to see, you know, your love life, your family life, your health, work, money, these things are covered in crystal readings. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. My other most recently recorded videos are the Career and Finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. They go out 12 to 18 months. The start date of these videos is April of 2023, and they go until the beginning of October of 2024. Also, my eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 20th, 2023, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings are available also on Vimeo. These are very detailed readings. I highly recommend, if you've never watched any of the eclipse videos, to do so. Many people find they really speak to them, and you may also find they speak to you. There's a lot of things going on there. Tarot, Crystal, Oracle card, you got to check it out. I tell you what's ending for your sign, what's beginning for your sign, what's the blessing for your sign, and what's the karmic lesson for your sign. And in addition to, that's what the tarot cards are covering, and then the crystal and the oracle card. So if you can do so, I highly recommend watching both your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so in that video series. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. As I've said before, a lot of times when I hear in these videos and I'm listening to my guides, I think, well, that might be new, but how lucky is it? A lot of times these things that sound like, okay, it's new, but where's the luck here? You may find it's lucky for you later. However, in this video series, for most of the signs, not all, I felt like, wow, these sound lucky right off the bat, like you don't have to wait for the luck. So you might want to check out those What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. Also, my Saturn in Pisces Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. They start in March of 2023 and they go out 2.5 to 3 years in time. So hopefully you'll check them out. These predictions, they're going to keep going. So you might want to see how Pisces, how Saturn and Pisces will be affecting you. And again, if you can watch both your rising sign and your sun sign, I recommend it. But you know, some people say their moon sign resonates with them in these readings. I'd go by whatever resonates with you on my YouTube readings. That's what you should get in the Vimeo readings. So also, big love readings for singles and couples for 2023. First half of the readings are going to focus on the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading focuses on the coupled people of your sign. However, I recommend watching the entire video because there will be crossover. Sometimes people have asked me, why do you put these in here? I'm single, I don't want to buy the couple, or vice versa. Well, there's a few reasons, but mainly you could start out at the beginning of the year single and later in the year you're a couple, and that could switch. You could start out as a couple and later on you're single. That's the main reason, but there are some other reasons, but hopefully you'll check those out. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot spread, 7-card psychic tarot readings. Those videos are extremely popular. Lots of people like the Horseshoe Tarot spread. I do one every year. There's 7 cards in that reading. There's a lot of information, psychic messages and insights for you there. Those predictions started in August of 2022, but go all the way till August of 2023. So if you haven't watched those yet, you've still got 4.5 months of predictions that could still come up there for you in those Horseshoe Tarot spread readings. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, where I channel these messages through, you could follow me on social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And I've started posting these about a year ago on my YouTube community pages as well, because some people don't like those other social media pages and they just go to YouTube. So I'm posting it there as well. And it's usually about 5 paragraphs long. And many people find either 1, 2, or all of the messages resonate with them. So you may find they resonate with you too. So I hope you'll go over to my social media pages on Instagram and Facebook and check them out. And again, I know you guys are probably sick of it. I'm going to mention it again because I just had somebody write me this morning and tell me there's another fake fraud cloned account of mine on Instagram. I got to warn you guys, they copied the pictures. It looks like me. It is pictures of me. I don't really know how they're allowed to get away with doing this. There really should be better protections about doing it. I don't get it, but that is the case. So if anybody contacts you on social media and says they're me and acts like, oh, I'll give you a reading, it is absolutely 100% not me. I only work from my wait list which I closed in 2018, still have over 1,000 people on it. And I work from my cancellations list, which is still open, but I will be closing probably by the end of this year because it's just too long and I'll never get through these people. I can only do a few private readings a month because of the recordings I do here for YouTube, the recordings I do on Vimeo, plus I also do Reiki healing sessions for clients and some private readings. I don't have time anymore to do a lot of private readings. So if somebody's contacting you on Instagram, please block them, report them, and block them. I can't see them because they block me. The only way I know it happens is when you guys write me and tell me. Otherwise, I don't know. I could search my name and nothing's going to show up but me. But they block me, so I can't see that. So if you could please report them and block them and don't fall for what they're doing. They're trying to get your money and they're also trying to get your private information. So please don't fall for it. The only way you're ever going to hear from me personally is if you have signed up to be on my cancellations list or wait list. That's the only way. Otherwise, I'm not friending you, I'm not following you, I'm not soliciting you at all. And if you would like to help support the work I do here with my readings on YouTube, I have a donation link down below in the description box underneath all these video series I mentioned. And thank you so much to those of you who have donated. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. I had a criticism recently of somebody telling me they didn't like me begging for money. I'm just going to let you know that when you buy my Vimeo videos and you donate to my channel, that is my living. I don't have another job. I do private readings, Reiki, and the videos on Vimeo, and if you guys donate. That's how I earn my living. I don't have another job. I don't do something else. This is it. It encompasses an awful lot of my time. I wouldn't really even have time to do another job. Taking care of my son, who still lives at home, and my dog Max, and my property, and then the work I do. I don't have time to do any other work. So those of you that don't like it when I mention this stuff in the past, this is my living. I'm not doing this on the side. So thank you so much for your kindness and your donations. It does mean a lot, as I said, and it does help me a lot. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you this month of May 2023. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.